There's also a big headline with the PEDs, and I know you're great friends with Angel and stuff like that. I know I don't want to get you to say anything wrong, but it seems like his name is connected with a lot of stuff like that.
It is, but then again, Victor Conte's is too, so I think it's a double standard. You know what I mean? Like Victor Conte has probably 3 or 4 times the amount of clients of Angel Heredia, and nobody ever opens their mouth about that. So maybe he's got a good PR team or whatnot. But Victor Conte's past is just as checkered as Angel Heredia's past is checkered. So if you're gonna start being suspicious, then it's not fair that we only be suspicious to one side.
Right.
At the end of the day, I mean, I truly don't believe. I mean, I'll put it this way. There are accidents that happen. There are accidental positives by athletes, but it's more rare than you think. I mean, I'm not saying it's out of the question. It's more rare than you think. But at the end, everybody who gets caught is going to make like it's an accident. But I do think once in a while it is an accident. But for the most part, it's not an accident. But I will say this: no athlete cheats that doesn't want to cheat. Okay, unless it's those very rare instances that's an accident. No matter what the Victor Contes of the world give you, or the Angel Heredias of the world gives you, or anybody else gives you, you're taking it, because by taking certain things, you're going to risk a failure of a drug test. You're going to risk being looked at in a certain light. So nobody is going to give you stuff to have you risk putting yourself in that light without letting you know first, because they can be sued if you get caught or whatnot. So they're not going to do that. So all the bullshit that people are wondering about, most of these guys that get caught cheating, they know they're cheating. So don't play. It's all bullshit about the whole, I didn't know what I was taking. It's all bullshit. Listen, very rare instances, I agree with it. You know what I mean? I think there are things. I mean, the Lucian Bute thing, as I'm reading more and more of it, I really want to believe it's an accident. You know what I mean? I very rarely think it's an accident. But the Lucian Bute situation, as I read more into it, and they're going after the company that made the vitamins, which Angel has nothing to do with. It seems like it could be an accident. You know what I mean? I don't know. But at the end of the day, you also got to look at yourself. If you're doing things in the gym at a certain advanced age that maybe you weren't even doing a couple of years ago, and you're taking new vitamins, even if you don't know, you got to start questioning yourself. Like if I suddenly am able to box 15 rounds in the gym, killing guys, when I haven't been able to do that in a long time, I would start to wonder, man, am I taking anything new here? Like, I've got a lot more energy than I used to. So you also got to look at yourself too and analyze your own situation too. You can't play stupid, because ignorance is not an excuse most of the time. So, I don't know. I mean, there's no way to really put a judgment on it. I think the UFC is doing it the best with year-round drug testing.